Hello, hello.
One from an hour ago.
Hello, hello. Okay. I can hear us now.
What's the date today? 26th?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll say upcoming.
That's what I was trying to explain to you. If I'll tell you when we're off camera, but that's exactly what I'm trying to tell. Was exactly what I was trying to tell you.
That we're not actually live?
No, we're live, but those are still going to show up. That's what I was trying to explain to you.
Okay, so how do people find the live without that link? Just
They'll be scrolling on YouTube and see our live just like I did.
when I'm on our channel, we should be able to find it
Look,
live on the channel.
Look, right there.
So you touch the picture.
YouTube and see our live just like
On our channel, it should be
look, right there. So you touch the picture and see our live. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so I have to touch the picture.
Even if we went to our channel and clicked live from the created upcoming whatever, it would be exactly the same. But now we have, I don't like doing it that way because then we have duplicate. I like just doing this. I like just putting up a post, like a picture, like we'll be live at blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then just going live through here at the time, because then we have multiple things that we have to then either delete or whatever. We'll talk about it after. I think we're recording all this right now.
Right.
Hi, everybody. Ask us a question. But now the audio's working now.
Was it working earlier?
No. But it is now.
So the whole intro was.
Yeah. So we can start over if you want to from right here. Or just say the intro again for people that are tuning in, because nobody was really on. See, I'm on our channel.
Hmm.
I mean, this is like the feed. When I open that. Enough for your free reading. I can, since nobody's on, I can go into our YouTube and click from that button and show you what happens.
Oh, that's okay.
And or take. I want to try something. I'm going to try something. We're going to add this one because this is our whatever code thing that I know that works. I want to see if it does what I hope it does. All right, everybody.
Hi.
Hello, welcome.
Mariana. Feel free to put any questions in the chat and we will do your free reading. If you have subscribed to the YouTube channel. What awaits me in July?
So that is very broad. Do you have anything specific you want to know about July? Like,
Love and money.
For the night of my
Mariana, love and money in July. What?
I'm just laughing at myself because I just heard myself singing on YouTube. So I have my earbud in to make sure the audio is okay.
Four of Cups. Nine of Swords.
If your phone is charged, I can add the card camera if you want me to.
Two of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a learning channel. We're going to talk about the three cards that we pulled and then how to combine them into your message. So, Four of Cups. Someone feeling sad and discontent, like missed an opportunity or some indecisiveness going on, which is interesting. So if this is talking about indecisiveness, you got the Two of Pentacles, which talks about making decisions. In between that is the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, can't see anything, is fear, anxiety, negativity, breaking point, despair. So tension and worries. So Four of Cups, feeling disconnected, discontent, boredom or apathy, being stressed out about that, worrying about that, and then having to learn how to balance resources, flexibility, stretching resources. The balancing act. Okay, so what do you get from that?
What was the first one?
Four of Cups, Nine of Swords, Two of Pentacles.
This is about for love.
So love and money.
Well,
This one seems, well, it could be either, right?
it seems like up and down. That's what I get from that. For the Four of Cups. How would you read it?
Well, let me try to read it for love then.
Okay,
Love,
let's
I
go
would
with, we're
say
gonna do love and then money for you.
boredom, apathy, discontentment, Nine of Swords, tension and worries, and Two of Pentacles is a balancing act, like trying to balance something. So maybe your significant other and you are in a, the hills and valleys. You're in a valley right now, and which is, you might be worrying that it's going to be a permanent valley that you might need or are going to break up. And
Hi, Kristen. It feels
like
like
balance it out. Or wait for the balance, have the patience to
I
balance.
feel like there's multiple plates in the air right now. I feel like you're focusing on different things at the same time. I feel like the focus needs to be more direct with either a partner or a person. I feel like you have multiple things going on right now.
Mariana. Does that make sense for love or money, Mariana? What did you say again?
I feel like she's got multiple plates in the air right now. Like they're like the focus feels scattered for love and money. You feel scattered. It feels like you need a direction to focus on. Mariana.
So she's single. Focus a direction on what? On finding a significant other?
I'll be honest with you. I'm honest when I'm not reading it well, right? Like I'm not really connecting very much with this question right now. So I'm not.
What are you worried about, Mariana?
You're single now, Mariana?
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. How long have you been single? Are you recently out of a relationship or no?
She's worried about finances. Are you in a job that you're not happy with? 2 years divorced.
With me, if I said to you that your energy feels scattered, does that resonate with you? Because trying to read these cards for you, your energy feels very scattered. It feels very all over the place. Like I focus here and then no, wait. I'm going to go and I'm going to focus here. It feels like there's a lot of things that don't get finished. Like I start this and then I change direction. Does that make sense?
Said she's worried about finances, 2 years divorce, job is okay. Yes, energy is all over.
It feels very,
so that's what
very
the
scattered.
need for balancing would be about. Pull something for love because I feel like that was about finances.
I somehow feel like the love and the finances tie in together though with that scatteredness. It's almost like sometimes when we worry about something so much, we keep it from us. It just feels very scattered. So when your initial question was what's coming for you in July, I think is what you initially asked, and then we brought it to love and money. I would say you need to get focused. Like pick a thing. I feel very scattered trying to read this right now. So let me pull some more cards for you, Mariana, and we'll see.
Hi, Michelle.
Kristen, you're next, girl. And thank you for tuning in, Kristen. That's my sister friend, Kristen. We got matching tattoos. Like I feel, Mariana, I'm still with you right now. I feel very overwhelmed. I feel very scattered. I feel like on the verge of tears almost. Like I feel just very like uncomfortable in my skin. Does that feeling resonate with you, Mariana? And it's kind of making it hard for me to read your situation because I'm so like with that feeling.
Tired this week. She got the sun. She's throwing around there. 2 cups.
The lovers. I only have the major arcana here, so I'm only using the major arcana right now.
I'm the learner. Michelle is my mentor, so I'm guessing.
Okay.
I'm trying to learn.
So these are really positive cards. What I have in front of myself, Mariana. I have the sun. Okay. I have the lover's card. And then I have the star. So this feels like you have options, but you just need to make a choice about something. I still, even though these cards are very positive, I still feel very scattered in your energy. I still feel like you need to get focused and move in one direction, or kind of compartmentalize, like job, money, love, like if that even makes sense. Like focus on one thing. I feel like one leads into the next and it's like a big soup of worry in your head. Like everything is okay right now in this moment, and stay there. Stay with that piece that's in that moment. I'm really not making sense for you right now, and I'm very sorry. I would encourage you to reach out to me privately, because I think I'll be able to read you better one-on-one. You just feel really scattered, and I'm sorry to keep saying that to you. But when you ask what's coming for you for July, I feel like you are on the beginning of coming out of a shell of some kind. Like, I feel like you're ready to like reemerge into the world, but it almost, there's a fear with that as well, I feel. And it's like a push and a pull with you. Does any of that make sense? This is probably the worst reading I've ever given in my life right now. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
Yes, fear is there.
I feel like that's kind of like maybe you'll want to go to an engagement with friends or something like that. Maybe somebody invites you out for drinks or whatever, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go. But then you're like, no, actually, I'm not. It feels like a push and a pull and a push and a pull. I feel like you're fearing letting go of the past, even though you're not there anymore. There's a lot of stuff going on with you right now.
Fear of another toxic person. So she's 2 years post-divorce, and I completely get that.
That's kind of what I'm trying to say. What I cannot find the right words to say. It's like you're afraid of the past repeating, even though you're not there anymore. So it's keeping you kind of stuck. Like that's the feeling I get. So I think that there's some more self-work to be done. I know you say 2 years you've been divorced. I feel like there needs to be some more self-work done with regard to the fear and really working with the trauma caused by that person and stuff like that. So these are positive cards. So when you ask what's coming for July, it's positive things coming. We're the problem. Like I'm the problem in my life. April's the problem in her life. You know what I mean? We're the ones that hold ourselves back. We're the ones that put this shit in our heads to keep us in fear or to fear moving forward with the same type of toxic person. But if you are a changed person, if you are a healed person, you're not going to attract that same type of toxicity anymore. And that's the point you have to get to. So your energy is very scattered. So I hope out of all of that, you got something. We're going to move on to the next person, but feel free to reach out to me for a private reading. I think I could get further with you one-on-one and help you settle your energy a little bit. I'm Gypsy Soul on Instagram or Facebook. But anyway, I hope that helped in some way. So we're going to move on to Kristen. And Kristen's question was, when will she get back to North Carolina?
Kristen, get back to North Carolina.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Tyra.
Tyra said, Michelle Wood, you're selected to get a reading. Message me private or send me a friend request. And then she did the same thing with Kristen.
Oh, cool. Tyra, I think you should get a YouTube channel and have people come to your YouTube channel for readings if they don't already. We need a moderator.
Three of Pentacles reversed. For Kristen. Look that up while I'm.
No, I'm trying to figure out how to block this Tyra person.
Can we?
Who does that?
Doesn't matter. All right, Three of Pentacles in reversed. Can suggest a lack of confidence or overwhelming fear of taking your work to the next level. It's time to step out of your comfort zone if you are serious about growth. Also, maybe feeling burdened out from work. So remember, taking a break won't hurt your career. Allowing yourself to rest will re-energize you. So that's Three of Pentacles in reverse. It have to do with moving back to North Carolina unless she's waiting for a fear of a job change or something. Let me get the other card. This is the issue with waiting for them to flip. Oops. Okay, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and Four of Cups again. General reading, Three of Pentacles. That's about work. Ace of Wands is action. That's that same card. See, what? How do I read that for? Will I move back?
Yeah, I'm sorry, because I mean, who goes in other people's lives and does that? Like, I would never. But I'm an ethical reader, so. What is this one?
Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, growth, action, teamwork, shared goals, collaboration, apprenticeship, effort. So effort, action.
It's got something to do with the job.
That's what I got. It seems to be work. Are you waiting to get a job in North Carolina?
No, her husband. I think, Kristen, it's got something.
Like an offer to be made. What does it have?
Why don't we do describe the cards?
I did the Three of
Oh, okay.
Pentacles. Yeah. Ace of Wands is inspiration, creative spark, initiative. So initiative, he's fearful. There it is. New passion. He's waiting for some sort of inspiration. He's feeling kind of melancholy, bored, indifferent, feeling disconnected. To me, it feels like it's waiting for something to inspire him, waiting for that job offer that would excite him, maybe. I see you soon, Sumeda. We'll get to you just real soon. Hold on. We'll get to you. The Moon, Wheel of Fortune, Kristen, and the Star.
Also got the Hierophant too, Kristen. I'm gonna keep that out because I know what that means for you. So Kristen, I got the Moon, Wheel of Fortune, and then these two kind of came out together, the Hierophant and the Star. So the Moon card traditionally is about the dream world, things being hidden, things not being known. But for me, when I read the Moon, it's two people coming together for a common goal or purpose. Lovers, friends, partners, doesn't matter. It's two people with the same goal. And then the next card, the Wheel of Fortune, is about like things already being motion, like what's already yours is already there. It's just get on the wheel and go get it. It's where do you want to, things are already moving. It's going to happen regardless of whether you want it to or not. It's already in motion. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is about. But really, I feel like the message for you, Kristen, is, now you know I'm blunt, Kristen. The message for you is, it doesn't matter where you are. You're not losing, that's the wrong word to use. You're missing your connection with the spirit world. You're sitting on your hands when you should be working. You need to get back on the horse and put more focus into the Hierophant type work, into the work that is your spiritual hygiene, your spiritual growth, reading. I know and I feel you're reading books and things like that, but are you practicing? Are you taking that time? Are you setting that appointment with spirit? Are you sitting every day or every other day or once a week or however often you can? Are you dedicating that few minutes a week or day or what have you to sit with spirit? I feel like, and I've never said this before, Kristen, and I never got this before, but I feel like part of the reason you're being kept there so long is because you have to learn to work with that land. You have to learn to find the connection you have here, there. Does that make sense? I know you know what I mean.
But this is about her husband's transfer?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know her personally, so I know like the situation, you know what I mean? Like he will eventually transfer so they can come back here to the Piedmont area.
Oh.
And so I know that that's not going to happen until the job is in the works, but I still feel like you're going to come first, he'll come later, but the job will already be in crossover. That makes sense?
How do we scroll up?
Here, these arrows.
Okay. Just trying to see real quick.
Does that make sense, Kristen? And I'm going to put it out there that I'm looking for a moderator. So anybody that knows me, that's my friend that wants to be a moderator when we do these lives and help monitor the chat and keep the riffraff away, that would be super awesome. If anyone wants to do that, DM me.
Kristen said, yes, that makes sense. And then Sumeda. I hate this. Will she and Rithvik get married?
What's her name?
Sumeda. Will she and Rithvik get married? I just got the major arcana here. I think it's throwing us off.
Oh, you only have the major arcana?
Right now, but
Oh,
yeah.
okay. That's interesting.
She and Sumeda and Rithvik.
I know, Kristen. I totally get it. I live there too. I get it.
The Devil, the Tower, and Temperance. Will she and Rithvik get married? Is he a Capricorn, do you know? Rithvik? You are?
So she's got the Devil card, the Tower, and Temperance.
Devil card is about, where love is concerned, is about temptation and lust. The Tower card is about transformation and upheaval.
Negative behaviors, toxic patterns, like things like that.
The devil can be anything. It could be your, addiction to soda. It could be whatever holds you back. Tower is something sudden that changes to change our direction or to wake us up. And then Temperance is about harmony and balance. It can be about reconciliation. So is something holding either you or him back? How do you read that? The Tower is something sudden that happens. Does that mean something's coming? Does that mean something has already happened? And the need to, are they already broken up and they will be reconciling and finding harmony and balance?
Well, I read it as a no. that you're not, that there's not going to be marriage right now. That's how I read it. This feels like it's not the best thing for you. And I don't say that just because the devil card's in front of me. I say that because of all the cards together. That's a lot of word that.
Yeah, but how do you account for the temperance, which is about harmony and balance, reconciliation after a tower?
It said that temperance is also like literally your attitudes about things, the attitudes you take about things, and like your temperament and things. Like, how would you read it?
Somebody has and
Changes need to be made. There
Yeah.
needs to be changes. Go ahead. Sorry.
Because she's a Capricorn and the devil represents the Capricorn, I would assume that there's something going on where there's something holding her
That's
back.
hilarious. That the devil represents the Capricorn.
Yeah, we all have a card. That something needs to change. Some kind of whether it's her attitude about something. Yeah,
I think there are, what I think we're getting here is there are things that you are overlooking within the relationship that you need to, like, is this really the best? Would this really be the best match for you? Are there things you're overlooking, negative behaviors, negative anything that you or this other person do that would make this, if you were honest with yourself, not the best mate or not the best match? I feel like it's a no right now when you ask the question, are we going to get married? I feel like it's because there's things that need to be changed. I feel like there's negative things going on with either you or this person. I feel like it's more the other person than you that need to be addressed. So I think it's a no right now.
Samantha, are you still here? I don't think I have any other questions. Oh, here we go. Oh, Sametta's Leo. Who's the Capricorn then? He's Sagittarius. I thought she said yes. Ooh, 2 fire signs. He's disturbed due to work.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like negative stuff with him right now, a lot of negativity around him right now, and it feels like he's not been on his best behavior. It feels like he's a little aggressive, and by aggressive I don't mean physical, I just mean like maybe he's got an attitude or a little snappy, or just I feel like he's bothered, and I feel like that's on the surface. I feel like there's more going on under the surface. It just feels like it's not the right I feel like there's things you're ignoring. That's what I'll say. I feel like there's things you're ignoring about this person, or that you're not seeing clearly as you should. And if you can get past the
she said he told me it's not about her, it's about him. Kind of depressed.
Yeah,
he's going through something and something needs to change.
Yeah, it does. So I think right now it's a no. It could change, right? It could change, but it depends on this person, not you. As you obviously know as well.
Free will. Hi, Queen. Go ahead, Queen. Samantha. It's not about you. It's about him. Kind of depressed. So how long? The question then becomes, does he want you to wait, Samantha?
Michelle, did you have a question? Michelle Wood, I saw you in the chat.
So he needs to conquer his devil before it can be her.
She needs to recognize that he has the devil. It's more about what she needs to see within him and not see it through rose-colored glasses.
Yes, he wants to meet me after he's done with this project, but that's taking ages. My jerk reaction is if there's still a question in your mind about his feelings for you or commitment to you, then that's your answer. A good relationship, you know exactly how your person feels about you because they show you and tell you.
If they wanted to, they would.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tattoo that on me.
Right? Which is terrible to hear. And I know exactly how that feels. So she's in limbo, or you have to choose whether or not you're willing to stay in limbo. Queen, how does my crush R feel about me? No contact from
Queen, can you do me a favor and go to our YouTube channel? Or you are on our YouTube channel. Never mind, my bad. I take it back. I was looking at the wrong question. Welcome, welcome.
How does R feel about Queen in contact? Does R feel about Queen in contact? This is the learning channel, Queen. I'm a learner, and I'm learning from my mentor, Michelle. So I appreciate your patience. Sumeta said something. Oh. Do you see what she's saying? I'm trying to.
We'll focus on myself until he gets his peace of mind and clarity as things need to change. Yes, yes, things need to change on his part. It wouldn't, even if you, I know that's what you want, to get married and things, but right now he's not in the right place for it to be the best person for you.
So I got the Devil and the Fool so far. How does R feel about Queen? They've not been out of contact for a month.
That's my crush R. Queen, what is your sign and what is his sign, please? You can put Q in your sign and then R in his sign, and I'll know what you mean.
I got 4 cards instead of 3. These two came out together. So we got the Devil, the Fool, and the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune together.
Okay, she doesn't know. You're a Cancer, but you're not sure what his sign is. Okay.
But
she's a Cancer. So I feel like, what do you feel about these cards before I say? I'm about to jump into it.
I'm going to go to the last two because I know that. The Fool, somebody's about to take a leap of faith. Something's going to happen. Be open.
You're dropping everything
I know.
today.
And then the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress is together. So the Empress is drawing love. There's changes and cycles going on, but you're drawing love. Focus on what you can control. Trust your intuition. What is the Empress? Divine feminine. It's nurturing. Abundance.
She asked specifically, what is he thinking about her?
How does he feel about her?
She said he comes across as a Virgo. Virgo.
Oh, God. Earth signs.
Well, how do you read that, April? Because I read it as he's looking elsewhere.
How do you get that? Devil in the Fool?
Yeah.
Making stupid decisions without thinking and through clearly.
I feel like he's looking elsewhere. I feel like he feels like a bit of a player. He feels like a bit of a feels like he floats around from person to person. I feel like he's looking in the other direction right now, Queen.
Where do these come into play then? These two popped out. These two came out together.
This is always the problem that we have, because I just know and I can't tell you how I know.
Well, given what you know, what do you think about this? Is this something specifically about Queen?
Well, the Empress is like a female, energy coming into her own and knowing her worth and all that kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of interesting how we have the cards in front of us. We have these two cards together, right? Which is kind of what I feel like this is your crush, Queen. And he's like, la 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 la, doing stupid stuff over here, looking at the wrong ones, right? And then this is you over here,
Queen.
like.
You go, Queen.
You should be focusing on yourself. There's a reason your name is Queen, right? Like, you should be focusing on yourself and rising up to become that queen and not worrying about what this playboy over here is doing, because he's looking at all the wrong things. And your focus should be you and you moving forward and leave that playboy in the dust. Sorry, but that's how I read it. I feel like you are out of his league in a sense. Like, I feel like you are, that's just the way I want to say it. That it's what keeps coming to mind, a league above him. Like, I keep seeing it like this.
Trying to be a king.
Yeah. Like, he's a baby king. He's not a king yet. You know what I mean? He's a baby king. You're a queen. Does that make sense? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's like looking at, I don't feel like he's ready to settle down with somebody specific right now. I feel like he's out there like sniffing all the flowers, you know what I mean? And I feel like he would just take you off of your game, if you will, because I feel like he's drama. I feel like he's problems. I feel like he's pretty to look at and all the things, right? But I feel like the inside does not match the outside. Does that make sense? I feel like it's like a mask. Is that making sense, Queen? I'm really stumbling over my words today, y'all. Maybe I need to eat.
We are out of practice.
Maybe I need to. I need to eat it. Well, I mean, I read all the time, but I think I need some nutrients.
No matter what there is about him, what I like is that this is you, the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune. Allow the wheel to turn, and it turns in your favor.
Exactly.
Just having to deal with fools.
I just heard spoke in your wheel. He's a spoke in your wheel. He's like keeping the wheel from moving forward.
Yeah. Is there a new love coming Queen's way? Looking like that, I'd say yes. But
I like that name, Queen Bean.
Is there a new love coming Queen Bean's way?
Are you hungry?
Yeah. I'm hungry. Strength, the Moon, and High Priestess. She's pulling some boss women cards, is she not? A new love coming your way. So this is a yes, no, and maybe. Strength, the Moon. I want my King Bean, she said. And the High Priestess.
And you should make him get that name too. When you get you your queen, when you get you your king, you should have him be his thing be King Bean.
I don't know. Just I don't know.
Sick of the
I don't
Pampers.
know.
Sick of the
Sick of the
Pampers.
poppers, right?
The Pampers. Yeah, exactly. Yes. So you got this when you ask the question, is there new love coming my way? You got strength, and then the moon,
Hi, Aubrey.
and the high priestess. So I want to say yes, but I also want to say that that new love is you. Like, are you in love with
Oh.
you? Right?
That's
The
where it
high
comes
priestess. Like, you also got the what was the other one she had got? Brain fart.
Empress.
Was Empress. Which also has the symbolism of the sunflowers as well. So I think your focus, and I feel like I say this to women all the, or I'm sorry, I'm assuming your gender just because you're calling yourself queen or whatever, but I'm not getting into all that. Oh my god, I wish I could edit sometimes. Yeah, but I feel like the focus. I feel like I've been saying this to a lot of females lately, to just focus on themselves and work on their own and personal power and their own personal worth and all that stuff and falling in love with the self again. It's like the era of femininity right now. A lot of women are falling into their soft era. A lot of women are reconnecting with themselves and other women and things like that. We all want that love partner, right? Whether it's man, woman, whatever, you know. But I really feel like for a lot of females right now, the focus is the self and falling in love with the self and reacquainting with the self. And that's what I'm getting for you, Queen.
And that's exactly, yeah.
All these cards, like it's all about finding your inner strength, like not giving a shit who's next to you, whether you got that king or not, right? Like not worrying about who's next to you because you're solid on your own 10 toes, like that. Like that's the energy of these cards right now for you, Queen. Like it's like bossed up season for Queen right now. Does that make sense for you?
Did she say she was a Cancer?
Cancer, yeah.
She's a Pisces moon. A lot of water in there. And intuitive too. Pisces are very intuitive, right?
Hi, Aubrey.
I think the focus should always be on us, regardless. Self-identity is important. And Aries rising. Ooh, there's the fire.
I'm an Aries.
Water and fire.
Aries.
I love water and fire together.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun people. Fun and loving, you know.
Exactly. The focus should always be on us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what you'd asked about a new love coming in. So I do feel like there's a new love coming in, but the self has got to be first. So that's how I would answer that question for you, Queen. Thank you. And yes, you are rising.
Queen, are you in the South?
You're welcome.
Aubrey, you have a question? Canada.
From Canada, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to our little channel over here.
So you're not having the heat wave then?
Maybe they are. Is it hot in Canada too? I've never been to Canada.
I haven't either. I've been up to the line.
I'm always starting to hurt. Aubrey, do you have a question?
It's raining. So when I hear that, when I hear or have heard in the past, you've got to work on yourself. That means become completely happy on your own be confident in yourself, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to be doing so that you can meet a person. But she got the Empress and the
High Priestess.
yeah.
She feels like Queen feels like a very badass, intuitive mamma jamma, to be honest with you.
So that's what leads me to my question. Like, if the cards are saying Empress and High Priestess, then isn't she already like that? Isn't she already a badass, so to speak? You know,
Yeah, but the
knowing who
like
she is
we ruminate, we can ruminate on things, you know, and keep it up here, and that keeps it from us because we're ruminating on it, and we're thinking about it all the time. The most badass bitches in the world are, you know, you can still be, I'm a badass, but I'm still ruminating on this thing, and it's keeping me stuck because my badass self keeps ruminating on the same thing.
yeah, no matter how badass you are, you can be
Exactly.
led around by your devil, and your devil can be whatever holds you back. Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you for clarifying. Is Aubrey going to move?
Yes.
I do ruminate, Queen said. Who doesn't?
I would like to meet someone that doesn't.
I mean, are we supposed to be like 1,000% Zen, like I'm awesome and totally at peace? I mean, what does it take? It's frustrating, is all I'm saying. Queen. Is Aubrey going to move?
I feel that, Queen.
Yeah.
I do. I feel that, Queen. I feel that you feel like a badass mamma jamma that knows how to take care of business, but we're human, so the brain gets us sometimes, you know, and you get stuck on somebody or something or whatever the thing is, you know. I get it. But your energy feels very much like a boss.
What do you do, Queen? I'm getting all personal. If you don't answer, if you don't want to. Just interested. I mean, I don't come across so much water and fire together. Is Aubrey going to move?
Exactly. I will continue manifesting while I improve myself. You got it. Exactly. She's an accountant. Queen is an accountant.
I guess she's
You're a April just said you're the whole package.
Gotta wait for somebody good.
Oh, look, Aubrey, the chariot. Are we moving?
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. You know, I hear that from women who really are just fantastic and they have it all together, and they keep, you know, you gotta find someone who's at your level, which is hard. Can be hard. Oh, there's another one.
I'm trying to catch
Hey,
it.
can we have a bigger table? I'll move closer. Keep dropping everything. The chariot, the hermit. Look within.
No, I did not.
Chariot.
I got the same card.
Thanks, Queen. You have a
I
good
love
one too.
when that shit happened. You can't make it up. She drew the chariot for you, Aubrey, and I drew the chariot for you too. I love when that shit happens.
All right, I got my 3.
So the chariot, the hermit, and the world. Yep.
I know.
So how do you read that?
Yes. Can't make that up. Right.
It's
Chariot action.
yes. Yes.
The hermit.
Not now.
The hermit's not now. Okay.
That's just how I'm reading it.
And the world moving to a new phase.
It's her being the central point, right? So
Completion, achievement, fulfillment. That's the belonging, wholeness, harmony.
So she's the center point of all of that.
Not now.
Like not like this month, you know, but like
Moving to a new phase. Huh. Am I moving is the whole question, right?
mm-hmm.
So have something to do with work, a reason why you would move,
Mm-mm.
Aubrey?
I get that, but I don't feel it. Comes out again, I'll take it. Sometimes it takes a minute because I like my cards to pop out at me. All right, I got the world. I ended with the world too.
We got 2 out of the same
So
3 cards.
I got
each.
for you, Aubrey, I got the chariot, which is forward movement forward, right? Forward momentum, movement forward, but with balance, needing that. I always add that element into this card. It's moving forward, like something's already moving, right? We're already traveling. We're already on the road toward this, but we need to remain balanced and we need to not move too fast. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is like same thing. All these cards talk about things already being in motion, things already moving, things working behind. The Wheel of Fortune is things working behind the scenes, things you don't have control over, already being in motion. The world.
How is that different than the world then?
I'm just about to say
Sorry.
this because this is things are already in motion.
Wheel of Fortune already in motion.
This is what do you want to be? What do you want in motion? You're the center point. What do you want to move around you? This card is you can't change what it is. Like it is what it is. This card is what are you choosing? Does that make sense? Like the wheel, they both, yes, you will hear me describe them both as things being in motion already. But I hit the mouth thingy. I don't want to fuck with it right now. Just ignore it.
Just in the light right there yet? Where we are?
Okay, I was afraid to mess it up. So you will hear me read these similarly, right? But the difference is the Wheel of Fortune is things are already moving. Whether you like it or not, the bus has already left the fucking station. The world is you are the center and things move around you. Which way do you want to look? Which way do you want to move? Which way do you want to go? What is the traditional, like, what does a card say?
Here's what it says. It says, it reads completion, achievement, fulfillment, sense of belonging, wholeness, and harmony. You have reached a major milestone and are ready to move on to the next phase of your journey. Completion, achievement.
Either way, it's a yes. Either way,
Yeah.
it's a yes, you're moving on.
My cards are learner cards, and you can see the yes right there. But I'm just trying to learn how to interpret them. Thank you for your patience.
You always have to remember that, like, when I'm reading, I'm using more likely than not my, it's like the traditional and my interpretation melded together. And I think that's why when I had that dream, they showed us the book to like, okay, here's the traditional. This is what I read. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're welcome, Queen.
That was Aubrey.
No, on here she had. But Aubrey, yeah, you're moving.
In a few. Thank you for coming, Aubrey. I appreciate that.
We got 2 new.
Thank you for allowing me to practice and having the patience as I struggle bust through this. Okay, so my book, I'm going to read the difference between the Wheel of Fortune and the world in my book. The Wheel of Fortune asks you to focus on what you can control in order to find peace within the uncertainty of change and to let go of anything you cannot control.
Because it's already in motion. It's already happening, whether you want it to or not.
By doing this, you open yourself up to fated events and meeting with force. That's why I was thinking Wheel of Fortune, fate. What is meant for you will not miss you. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and then the world signifies the end of a cycle and reminds you that when you complete a project, you experience the rewards of your efforts.
Like
Celebrate
the world
them.
is your oyster. Like, what do you want? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be?
Because
Pick
you
it and
just
go.
completed a cycle.
I mean, I don't get hung up on that bit of it so much, but again, that's their traditional meaning. Yes, I would read it in
There is excitement around what is yet to come, and you are now ready to begin a new journey from a place of empowerment and maturity.
there. All that fits and all that's accurate for Aubrey.
The world is completing the journey of the full. So the world, new journeys, Wheel of Fortune.
New adventures.
What's meant for you will not miss you. It's already in motion. Fades. All right.
Thank you, Aubrey. I like that the little comments come up and like that the
that's
people
different, right?
people can see our comments.
Was there an update or something?
Yeah, I think there was. When I logged back in, there was like it said there was changes to the mobile features and all that stuff.
I'm asking a question in my head.
I need to play around with this thing at like 3 a.m. when nobody's on, or nobody that we know anyway.
Your standard time.
Because we live here in EST, you know. So.
Somebody in India is gonna.
Yeah, they'll be like,
on.
"What are they doing?
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing." Just see me pop on and off and on and off and on and off, trying to figure out the stupid feed thing on StreamYard.
Oh, no. 4 stars.
Yeah, that life was horrible.
I think they have issues. Oh,
Oh, we got somebody.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hi.
Thank you for being here. Just want to remind you that this is a learning channel and I'm the learner. So I'm struggling through these cards and mentored by Michelle. So you will get your message accurately at the end. Thank you for your patience. And put your question in the chat.
All we ask is that you please subscribe to our channel, and then we will answer your question on YouTube.
The question that I asked, the Hierophant, Death, and the Lovers.
Okay. Is this about what I think it's about?
Probably.
Okay. So the Hierophant, what's that about?
Commitment.
Mm-hmm. And then what's the
Transformation.
Mm-hmm. But this is also a male, right? A male
Yeah, it's a Taurus.
in
That's
a
what
higher
that is.
position. Ending of cycles,
Transformation.
right? Change, transformation.
Lovers. Love, partnership.
Mm-hmm.
Could that possibly be true?
It's the same thing I told you yesterday.
I asked a question while we're waiting for anyone here to put in a question in the chat. And I got the Hierophant, Death, and the Lovers. And my question was about a romantic partner.
We're glad you caught a stream too. It's been a minute since we've been on, so we're a little janky, a little rusty.
It was bad at start. Don't watch the beginning.
The reading's not janky, but the technical stuff is a little janky. So
Right.
They couldn't hear us in the beginning, all the things. But we're pretty you get what you get. Do you have a
Did
question?
you mention it's free? So when you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can put questions in the chat. You can put more than one question or more than one subject. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's another one. Caitlin lives in Wilmington as well, and you were recommended to me. Wow, nice. She must be talking about you.
What?
Caitlin lives in Wilmington, and you were recommended to me.
Oh. Thanks.
You want to block the spiritual skill cast?
We need to. I have to figure out how.
Oh,
I need a moderator. It won't let me. I need to get a moderator in the chat.
Can we get all three of us at the same time? What the hell is this?
Like, I don't understand why people do that. I really don't.
Caitlin, do you have a question?
If you get people commenting in the chat offering you free readings, or they have a message from a loved one or whatever, can you report the comment and block them? Man, I'm going to do a whole video about it. It burns my bippy when people go and do that mess. It is so unethical. I'm calling all y'all out. It's so unethical. I would never do that to somebody. Never. So on that note as well, if you ever receive a message from me saying I have a message for you, it's not me. I will never reach out to people like that.
Caitlin asks, will my potential business venture be successful?
I would literally never.
Will my potential business venture be successful? Okay, focus.
I'm back reading Caitlin's comment. I'm back in. But that mess really pisses me off.
Caitlin's business venture. Potential business venture be successful.
Who recommended you, Caitlin, out of curiosity? So I can thank them.
Shit.
Ooh, that's a little too many cards.
The Devil, Justice, and the Hermit.
And what was your question? I'm trying to go back.
Okay, this Tracy.
Oh, I love Tracy.
Is that Tracy we were talking about the other day?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I got the Devil, the Justice,
Hi, Bob.
and the Hermit. Will my potential business venture be successful? We got a no, a yes, and a maybe. So let me look. I get no overall, but I don't know how to put these together. What do you get?
I feel like it's a no for right now. I feel like we need to go back to the drawing board about something, Caitlin.
Saving and budgeting is mentioned too. Well, I'm only using the major arcana. I'm trying to learn the major arcana. So, yeah, that would be wild if all three cards were major arcana and I was using the whole deck.
Who picked up on that?
Caitlin.
That's pretty cool. You
Yeah.
picked up on that. Yeah.
Caitlin, do you read?
Just because you picked up on that, I know you're my kind of people. That's
Right.
awesome, Caitlin.
Devil, Justice, and Hermit. So, is it a matter of going within and seeking solitude and introspection? You may need to retreat from the world to find inner peace and guidance. Justice, how does justice fall into this? It says financial settlement. There's something you haven't figured out yet. There's a devil in there. Devil can be anything that holds you back. And the Hermit card mentions saving and budgeting. Do you have your financial affairs in order for that business? Have you done a business plan, that sort of thing? That's where I go with that.
Yeah, I feel like something needs to be we need to go back to the drawing board about something. It feels like.
Oh, she does try to read. Thank you. Well, this is a learning channel, so anytime you want to take a stab at it, I appreciate the help. And then we can learn together. That's the whole point of this channel. it's almost time to restart. So not now.
No, we don't want to do that. Get out of her.
What would you get out of the Devil, Justice, and the Hermit, Caitlin, if you want to? The finances are a work in progress. There's something with that. It says saving and budgeting, like maybe get more of your ducks in a row before you venture out with that. It's easier said than done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spirit song deck. You have the spirit song deck? What are you doing?
I was trying to get back into the chat. No, I don't have that deck.
I've got a learner deck, so I have like little notes on it, and it's got all kinds of. I was hoping to launch at the end of summer, so concentrate on finances. Anything you want to share with us? Like what you're thinking about doing? Maybe I can. Artist, nice. Do you paint or? I was going to get into press-on nails. Like at a brick and mortar business doing nails. Nail art is like a pretty easy business to get into. Yeah, you can do it anywhere. Especially in Pride Month. I got little rainbows on my
Happy to report and figure out how to block people.
nice. It's out of my home. Okay. Well then,
All right, let me see what I get.
so my question would be more about probably how to advertise, how to get business, how to drum up business.
No, I just feel like there's something she's not thinking of. All right,
Okay.
so I'm going to read for you now, Caitlin. So your question was, will my business be successful? My potential business endeavor be successful? All right, I'm going to see what I get.
I have Pride Month nails, a full zodiac series.
Oh, I love that.
Caitlin, did you say you're in Wilmington?
Yeah. Have I ever read for you before? Because your name is familiar.
Do you have like a website yet or a social media site? Yes, you have, apparently.
I thought so. I thought so.
So you can put little Leo lions on my fingernails.
Do you have a partner in this business, Caitlin, or are you doing this by yourself?
She hasn't had a reading with you yet, but she's been wanting to book with you. Solo.
Solo? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I still feel like there's something that you're not looking at. Will it be successful? Yes, but I still feel like there's something you're not looking at here. What are you looking at in the book, April?
The world under career and money. You may soon be receiving rewards or recognition at work in the form of a promotion or raise, even as a way of celebrating your success. Consider taking on more responsibility and rising to the occasion in your career. she was getting the finances in order before jumping all the way in.
Yeah, I think it's got something to do with like money and stuff like that, and the way that you structure things or what have you. I feel like they're like regular money and business money are like kind of together. I feel like there needs to be some sort of separation. My brain is starting to get tired, guys, to be honest. I really think I need to go eat, April.
Okay. Justice asks you to use logic and remain objective, as this will help you uncover the truth within each situation. So how do you
What's your sign, Caitlin? What's your sign? I'll be straight honest with you right now. I'm being more psychic than anything else because I'm getting tired.
And if you have any like links or anything, you can put them in the comments here. Pisces.
I love Pisces.
Mm-hmm. Just wait for her to put a link in there or something. How can people get in touch with her for that in the future? If
Well,
he has anything right now.
You got the Justice card a couple times. I've gotten the Justice card a couple times. I mean, I feel like it's a yes for you, Caitlin, about this business thing, right? I would just be mindful about the money situation. I feel like you need to do something else with that. And I still say go back to the drawing board. It's like there's something you're not missing or a better way you could be doing it. And I agree with April about the marketing and stuff like that. It's got something to do with how you drum the business up or how you will drum the business up and the money and stuff like that. It's not the idea. It's like, I don't want to word it. Like what I'm seeing in my head is a like a big fancy yacht versus like a little yacht. You know, it's like it's not the idea, it's how you put it out into the world. If that makes sense.
You can be great at something that you do, but if nobody knows about it or you don't market it correctly, then you're welcome, Caitlin. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Do we have two different? We need to look some stuff. We get off here. Okay. Does anybody have any other questions? Because I think my brain is about done.
Are you on there? Okay, so I think it's just you. Thank you so much for being here, and look forward to reading for you again in the future. Y'all have a great night. Thank you again for subscribing. Please rest.
Thank you, everybody. Caitlin, you caught me right at the end where I'm feeling pretty tired. So if you want to reach out to me for a private reading, all my socials are there. Feel free. But we're going to end tonight. And bye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.